Hello, my name is Vishakha Suryavanshi. Today I will tell you about a story, and the story name is The Cure for the Hunchback. Once upon a time, in a quiet village, there lived a kind or fortunate man named Rohan, and he was born with a severe hunchback, which made him the subject of the ridicule. That despite the mockery, Rohan remained kind-hearted and worked as a carpenter, crafting beautiful furniture. Once evening, as he walked through the forest collecting wood, he heard the strange music coming from deep within the trees. And curious, he followed the sound and stumbled upon a gathering of fairies dancing in a circle. Their laughter was light as air, and the melody they sang was enchanting. And too mesmerized to resist, Rohan softly hummed along, and the fairies noticed him, and instead of being startled, they smiled. "You have good heart," one fairy said, "sing with us." Rohan hesitated, but then joined them, adding his own lyrics to their tune. The fairies clapped in the delight, and as a reward for your kindness and beautiful song, we will grant you a wish, and said the fairy queen. Rohan surprised and bowed and said, "If it is please you, I wish to stand tall without this burden on my back." The fairies that nodded, and with a swirl of golden dust, they touched his back, and in an instant the hunch disappeared, and Rohan stood straight for the first time in his life. Overjoyed, he thanked the fairies and returned to the village, and where everyone was astonished to his transformation. Word spread quickly, and a greedy man named Vikram, who also had a slight hunch, decided to find the fairy. But unlike Rohan, he was selfish and rude. When he reached the fairy circle, he demanded they remove his hunch, and offering nothing in return. The fairies, displeased by his arrogance, and decided to teach him a lesson. Instead of removing his small hunch, they doubled it, making it the heavier. Vikram returned to the village and ashamed, and realizing that kindness, not greed, was the true magic. From that day on, Rohan was respected and lived a happy life, always reminding people that goodness and humanity were the real real cures for life's burdens. And the moral of this story is that kindness and humility bring rewards, and while greed and arrogance lead to the misfortunate. Thank you.